going on, ladies and gentlemen?
What's up, folks? Yeah.
War and Peace 210.
What's your name,
New
man?
episode, right back at it. The boy Cide Kazama, a.k.a. Run One. A.k.a. I don't have no more. I'm working on my AKAs. I'm going to get on that. We're going to get that together. But also, you know, as usual, we got the homie with us.
Doug B.
A.k.a.
Doug Smith.
What's up?
And I ain't running one, but I need to run some. You know what I'm saying? Because gain some weight.
You need to run one and run some. There we go.
Yes,
That's
sir.
a t-shirt.
Yes,
there
yes,
it is.
you know?
No, man. Today, we're gonna be serious. This is actually this shouldn't even be a surprise coming from War and Peace 210.
Yeah.
First off, we want to make sure that we send our condolences to George Floyd, and not just him, but anybody who's lost somebody due to any kind of police brutality or police wrongdoing or anything like that. We want to make sure we send that love and, you know, send those open arms, I guess you can say, to those people. Absolutely. And our prayers and everything, man. Not everybody gets through it. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like I'm one of the people. I've had my own situations. I just happen to still be sitting here. So, but we'll get into that today too.
How have you been like feeling? Like, how's your mental, bro? Just seeing. This ain't like a movie where you see, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger like chop a dude in half. It's Hollywood. Like, no, this is a real thing. We're seeing people getting shot, you know, people getting choked out and stuff like that. I mean,
Well, the thing for me is, this isn't like, for me it's a reality, right?
Yeah.
So for me, I'm always paying attention to stuff like that. Like, I have to, like, I've noticed and learned that I'm doing stuff. At one point in my life, I was doing stuff on purpose just to look like I'm not threatening.
Yeah.
Just to make somebody feel like, you know, I'm not here for that.
Yeah.
And I didn't really I didn't think about that when I was doing it. I was just doing it. Yeah. And then you
gotta smile extra more to make white folks feel comfortable. And
I mean, I don't need to be doing that. I found that out later. But it made me think about my own experiences. It made me think about anybody else that looked like me. Like, I had to put like this whole long post up that was just like, what did I do to make you not want me?
Yeah. I saw that.
You know what I mean? Like, what was it that I did? Like, all I do, I get up, I go to work, I go home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I'm thinking, what am I specifically dealing with here? Because I feel the world pissed off.
Well, pissed off, man. The people,
like, I can feel it. It's in the air.
Yeah.
You can taste it. And it's triggering, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And
absolutely.
It makes me, in one part, want to be downtown.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
But then there's another part of me that's like, hold on, we got to make sense of this before you go out there and sacrifice that.
Yeah.
Because that sacrifice, what is it for?
Yeah.
You know, and then on top of that, am I really going to go out there? The looting part was the part I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, that's some opportunistic.
Yeah, you got some people who are like,
you didn't have to do that.
They're trying to make it about themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, people,
that's not what that was about. Nor was it about any of George Floyd's criminal past.
Yeah.
None of this anger has anything to do with how, or anything he did before that day.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I think somebody said that he was like high on some shit and all that. Like, I get that.
Yeah.
But he's dead though.
Yeah, exactly. And another thing I want to bring up too, Candace Owen is disgusting.
Oh, she did do. Yeah,
dog, she's like, you guys don't even care. The police did the black community a favor. Saying that how he put a gun to a woman, pregnant woman's stomach. If that's true, that's horrible. But again, that police officer, his job isn't to take and say, well, what I'm going to go ahead and take and do is because you did this, I'm now going to kill you. Yeah. No, that's not your job. I don't go walking down the street taking and saying, well, a person cut me in traffic. Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. You see that all the time. Yeah. And to anybody who's taking and thinking that you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, is that, have you ever, I want to ask you a question. You who's watching, wherever you are at, have you ever went above the speed limit? Have you ever took and jaywalked? Have you ever broke the rules during a national epidemic and not wear your mask or stay 6 feet apart from someone outside your household? If so, then by your logic, you should also be killed as well too. Throw that out there. So humble yourself.
You're not Batman.
Really? Not Batman. Stop
thinking
you're
superhero.
Batman.
You know, you that's not anything. So Candace Owens, I did listen to what she said too, and I felt like she was trying to use how everybody, like I've heard comedians say how we see my people. I've seen black comedians say, free so and so. And like, I'm not freeing him. He shot up the mall. He just shot everybody. Yeah. Like I just seen that as a joke, right?
Free little AK-47 who killed 10 people. Like, nah.
I feel like she was trying to use that as an example.
Yeah.
Whereas that's not everybody.
Exactly.
But the presentation is to everybody else. That's all of us is doing that. Right. So I can't say that the presentation is all negative for black people, because there are a lot of negative, but there's a ton of positive. Exactly. The problem is everybody wants to see the negative. Yeah. For example, we got Cardi B and we got
Minaj?
No. Oh my God, Rhapsody. Right?
Yeah.
Rhapsody has been ridiculously killing it.
A long time.
This last album?
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's dope.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But everybody paid and put more, and I want to look like, and I want to be like
the girl with the butt in
Cardi B.
Yeah.
Nobody went and got Rhapsody's album and was like, no, that's a lie. People did do that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't presented the same way.
Yeah.
So that's something that we need to look at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like, it's okay to let people know, like, you know, that if you were in poverty situation, let that be known. But also, not everybody did that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's little things we got to work on with that. But listening to her, I'm hearing her talk, and I'm hearing her use certain things and taking it and is using it as a thing.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about Candace Owens.
Yeah. It's taking it and using it to us, and it's like what?
Yeah. And the thing is too, like historically, man, it's just like you open up your history books, you look back in I hate to say, but slave times. You know what I mean? They would use that black person to crack the whip against other black people. That's essentially what she is. She is a conservative pawn. No, conservative does not mean Christian. Don't lump us all together. Please don't. But man, she is a conservative pawn. You know, they got was the Conservative Twins on YouTube. There's a few, you know, black channels out there, black media outlets where, you know, they just, all they do is try to take a shit on black people. That's all they try to take and do. And here's the thing, Candace Owens, she may say a good point every now and then, but this ain't one of them. This is not one of them. Damn it, this sure as hell ain't the time.
And I don't think I'm different than you. I don't think she has good points. I think she uses certain little things and then comes behind it with the other shit going on.
Well, I was saying, I probably should have elaborated more, is when she talked with T.I. and Killer Mike. So if you get a chance to check out Candace Owens, T.I., Killer Mike, and then there's a few other folks.
At the convention.
Yeah, there was like a black convention. That she was saying like a few things and stuff like that. So, like she'll make some good points every now and then. But it's like you can't mix your vegetables with your poison. You know what I'm saying? You can't do it. And Candace Owens, dude, she is no bueno, man. You know, and again, she's just being used. I could almost guarantee you there's some self-hate there. You know what I mean? And everything is always trying to get one up on black people.
And it's messed up because I tried to to be like, okay, let me. I'm gonna listen to you, little sis.
Yeah.
Listen to you, sis. I got you.
Yeah.
And she started talking, and I was like, okay, I can see that. And then, for example, like I said, in her talking, she said the whole thing about, you know, victim, all this other stuff, and then talking about how George Floyd and how it was wrong with the police, and the whole speech started off, you know, and then it went into what doesn't matter.
Yeah.
There was we spent more time talking about the part that doesn't matter than the actual what's going on.
Yeah.
You know? So then I think that's the other thing too, because another thing that's happening, and it's weird if anybody's paying attention, right? Probably like not last week, but the week before.
Yeah.
There was this show Black AF.
Black AF. Yeah. It's,
and there was a whole
on Netflix.
thing. Yeah. There's a whole thing, right? And it was about amongst black people. It was saying, you know, how is it called Black AF and the daughters are light skinned? Like a whole thing about how is it Black AF and the wife is not a full black lady. And so then the conversation that was coming from that was, why are we doing this to ourselves? And we're trying to figure that out. We were literally in the middle. About to be like, we were talking about it. It was a conversation. It was happening. And then George Floyd happened. Amy Cooper happened. Like all of that happened. And then it went from that to what we saw. And then it went back to it in a way. And I don't know if everybody can see it, but I'm seeing now where if you don't do or think what I'm thinking, I think I said this like episode 2 way back in the day. If you don't do what I'm thinking or like I'm feeling, then you're against the cause. Right? So we have people who have said, you know, that were against the riots. They were like, yo, what are you doing? But I always say they're like that because their mindset isn't in the same place as somebody that's on the east side of San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? My mindset is the same because of my lifestyle and how life before, but now it's a little more chill. My hands ain't as hard no more. I've got lotion and stuff. My hands are soft. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been in fights like that. I don't have like a, oh man, you should have been there with the thing. Whereas it used to always be like that. So not all of us are on the same page. And not all of us are dealing with it. There are some people who make jokes amongst ourselves that say stuff like, you know, if I'd have been on the east, they'd have came and got me for this. You know what I mean? I've heard that myself. So when that kind of thing is happening, that lets me know, you know, okay, so now I know you know. And there's other people that know that. You know what I'm saying? Or I've had to have a conversation with a white friend of mine who actually understood 100% what I was saying, but he approached me with the "you're one of the good ones" kind of thing. And I had to break him down and was like, do you understand how stupid that is? So if I grabbed, like it was a whole thing. I was like, I can do a whole thing right now and change your whole perspective. So don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's so many.
Don't say that, folks. You're one of the good ones. That's not.
But there's so many different issues that are coming out now at one time. That if you're not paying attention to it, it's gonna go by you. Like I said, my guy came up to me and said, "You're one of the good ones." I was like, "Don't talk to me like that, bro. Who are you?" You know what I mean? Then, you know, you got my own people. If I'm saying don't go outside, don't do that. My family is like, you stay at the house. Because my family knows if I go outside and do it, it's real. This is what it's gonna be. Everybody else is like, nah, man, it's a sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is. And it comes off as, if you not gonna do what I'm doing, then you not for the cause, and we not gonna do that. So then we ended up having like people getting arguments with people, celebrities getting canceled. Some people need to now. Some people need to get canceled. Some people need to get checked out. You know what I'm saying? I love Trina. Lord knows that dude. They say somebody had to pull up right quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
crazy, but
Yeah.
say what the hell was that?
Yeah,
you know?
I saw that.
So, but then they had like comedians like this girl B Simone, this other young cat Desi Banks, I think.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they had a whole thing just because they was like, yo, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I'm noticing this, but in my mind, I'm thinking they just been out here wearing Gucci, and I don't want to say, and I don't want to put anybody like you don't, because you were here before and now you here, you can't be here, because I get that, because I'm 100% can take a step back. You understand?
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
I'm with that. But when your subconscious is, like I said, me, I'm over here. I'm not really tripping like that. But when I go to certain places, my subconscious goes into lock in.
Yeah.
Not everybody locks in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So when it goes and it's going down, where it's me saying, I'm not coming down there getting crazy with y'all, because I know how real it's gonna get for me. Yeah. And I'm not playing with y'all. Or anybody out here.
Absolutely.
And other people doing that. So
how do you feel like the George Floyd thing has like changed you, man, and stuff like that?
I don't. It's changed me towards the white.
Yeah.
Because now I'm more worried for her, because she worried for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's more of that, because I've been dealing with this.
Yeah.
I've already knew about this long time
and people
ago.
don't realize, like, people, racism's getting worse. No, it's just it's getting recorded now. You know what I mean? It's all it is that it's getting recorded now, and you know, and now, you know, America has a front seat. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy.
Well,
man.
what do you think?
Yeah, so for me, those that don't know, man, my wife is black. I have 2 half black daughters, man, and I broke down in tears, and my kids were asking, "Who's George Floyd?" You know, and my kids called my wife and I watching the news and stuff, and I had to explain about police brutality. I had to explain to them, and we've had similar talks like this in the past. This isn't the first like hoorah, you know, where we haven't talked about this stuff before. But that was a painful discussion, man. You know, telling the kids like, hey, cop pulls you over when you get older, you know, try to look extra, not threatening, keep your hands right here, right on the steering wheel with all your paperwork right there, and just be over the top friendly no matter how bad you feel. And how to tell my kids, like, you know, I couldn't live, like, don't talk back to them, because, man, they may try to take and really pull up, man. You don't know if this dude was a freaking nerd back in high school, and he only joined a cop, you know, to take and say, hey, I finally got a big dick now, you know what, you know? You know, and it just becomes a freaking bully, you know what I mean? So you have cops who join that way. You have cops who join who are like, hey, I'm gonna snitch out the bad cops, and you know, and they're gonna get this.
Real quick, I don't want to cut you off. I do want to make sure, because I want you to finish. But I want everybody to know that we do understand that not every cop is bad. Just like we understand not all white people are evil. Not all black people are out here with the ratchet. Talking crazy. Not all Latinos are out here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Not all Indian people are with the whole thing. Not all Pakistani people.
Good and bad of everybody, man.
So I want to make sure I say that we know and understand that not everybody's the same.
Absolutely, man. And salute to the cops too, man, who are out there snitching out the bad ones. You know, the silence is the violence. You know what I mean? They're like, I just want to go to work and go back home. You don't have that privilege, my man, or female, whoever it is. You don't have that privilege. You know what I mean? But if you out there doing the right thing and holding your other officers accountable, you know, because I'm gonna tell you right now, America, this time next year, it's gonna look completely different. Completely different.
This is gonna be a whole
Some things will be better, and I see that right now. Some things are not gonna be better, right? We got people out there like the Boogaloo Boys, and they're far right hate group, and they're all around far right hate group, and they're all around America, and they're going over there trying to incite riots. They're going over there trying to incite violence and start fights and stuff like that, man. And this is what they want. They want, you know, they want Charles Darwin's survival of the fittest, if you will. You know what I mean? So, but my whole thing is just that, as I was saying, with my kids and stuff, man, it hits close to home, man. Not only because I have a lot of black brothers and sisters, including yourself, man, and I worry about you guys, but man, I also, man, like, I get sick to my stomach, man. And for me, like, I was watching I was on Facebook recently, and they had one of the guys from the New Orleans Saints, and he was saying how a white coach took and told him, was like, yeah, this drama stuff is getting so crazy, I just stay at home and watch Disney on demand, you know, or Disney Plus, the app. And he had responded to that coach, mind you, this player is a black man, takes and says, well, I don't have that privilege, because this is just my life. And that, like, struck a chord with me, because it's like, I'll be honest, there's been times where I'm like, I can't deal with it, but I'm like, I have to deal with it, man, because are my daughters. I have to do it because my wife, my best friends and family members are black men, black women. And here's the thing, like, for folks who, like, the first thing come out of their mouth, oh, about the rioting, like, do they have that same anger towards racism? Do they have that same anger towards, you know what I mean, like what happened to Mr. George Floyd?
Yeah,
you know
it's like I said that one time. Act the same way you did when you was trying to get your gay friend married.
Yeah.
Get together like that, like you were. You remember that? Get together like when, you know, something like that is happening. Everybody wants to. We was there with them when they was doing that.
Yeah.
Of course, we had the few that weren't, but everybody was. Anything.
Yeah, man.
Everybody wants us to be on their team, but then we got our hand up. Now we ready, and now we saying something weird.
Yeah.
Now we don't make sense.
Now it's foreign and stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. So, but yeah, man.
So sorry, but
oh no, you good, bro. But yeah, man. Honestly, man, it's just you don't. We don't have. If folks, if you love America so much, and this message, what I'm about to say, is for non-black people. Okay. If the rioting makes you so angry, if you love this country so much, if you're so-called super duper patriotic, then why don't you make America great for the first time for everybody? Why don't you go have those behind the closed doors conversations, with those you know who have hatred in their heart? Because here's the thing, we're all children, we're all God's creation, okay? And George Floyd is God's creation. He was made in the image of God. And when you get to heaven and you look Christ in the face and he takes and says, hey, how come you didn't love my creation? Why did you not love my creation? You know, I'm sure all lives matter ain't gonna cut it. As a matter of fact, you open up the Bible and you open up Luke chapter 15, as a matter of fact. And I don't know verbatim, but basically, you know, Jesus, he's walking he's talking about a shepherd who walks his flock of sheep, okay? And what happens is he has 99 sheep. It's a larger group of sheep, and one sheep goes off wandering. Jesus doesn't just keep walking, he goes after that one sheep. All right, that message is for all you so-called Christians out there who have the nerve to call yourself a Christian, but then sit there and hate on God's creation. Straight up.
This is what's up, man. Listen, I do want to ask you, because you're our football guy.
Oh, yeah.
Football guy. Make sure you go check out Doug B and Doug on, what is it, the touchdown?
Yeah,
Doug Smith?
Yeah, y'all, I got a YouTube channel. We got comedy clips, football commentary. It's called The Touchdown with Doug Smith. Really great. I actually had an episode just dropped today. I'll make sure I have the link down in the subscription box too, or description box. But yeah, check it out. It's dope.
Nice. Okay, I wanted to ask you, can you tell me, because I missed the whole Drew Brees thing.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know specifics or anything, but what is the issue? I guess my question is, what did he say, and then what is the issue that everybody's taking, and then I guess you know, from there we'll figure out what is something you can do to not say or do whatever it is that he did.
Yeah.
So let's see.
So Drew Brees, he had made a comment basically taking and saying that anybody who doesn't step for the flag, that's not acceptable. Stand for the flag, that's not acceptable.
Okay.
And now it was a whole drawn out conversation. So I'll be honest, the media did pull that part out because he was saying how it brings him to tears about civil rights and stuff like that. I get what he was trying to say, but I also get he was trying to play both sides of the fence. I mean, the dude went out and he did the black screen, the black photo on his was it Blackout Tuesday it was?
Oh yeah.
He went all out and stuff like that. And I'll be honest with you, man, Drew Brees, obviously it's gonna take a while, man, because a lot of people are very hurt. In New Orleans, that's a chocolate city, that's a black city, it's a black town. So You know, a lot of people they've referenced Drew Brees and from rap songs to just the work he's done in the community. And I still love Drew Brees, but obviously, I think this is a teachable moment. I know, like, Drew Brees, you can't. It's a teachable moment. All right, and remember we talked about having difficult discussions. It starts with Drew Brees as well too. So he made a stupid comment, man. You know what I mean? It's protesting has nothing to do with the flag. It has everything to do with police brutality and other systems of oppression. Okay, whether it's underfunded education programs, whether it's our prison system, our racially biased prison system. You know what I mean? That not only separates us by wealth, but also by color as well too. So, but anywho,
Yeah.
he had said that, and Michael Thomas, and a lot of NFL players, man. Ed Reed, who used to be in the NFL, a lot of folks came for his neck, and he's still apologizing even days after it happened. You know what I mean? And his wife said yesterday on social media, "We are part of the problem." Now, Drew Brees in the past, he has taken a knee. I think they did like the knee as a team kind of thing. Was it last year?
I think I saw a picture of that.
Yeah. So I mean, this ain't. I feel like he cares, but he was just trying to play both sides of the fence. You know what I mean? That's like you telling me, like, "Hey, Doug, I'm going through all this, and here, put your hand on my shoulder real quick, just real quick, and say, hey, Doug, I'm going through all this," and I'm like, "But Chris, all lives matter, man." You know what I mean? You don't feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? I was giving an example there, but
No, I get it, because that's something. It makes because I'm seeing when people are purposely putting something in their mind, like purposely lying to themselves to say something else. Like when, how is it that you don't understand that when somebody's saying Black Lives Matter, right? How do you not understand that we get everybody?
Yeah.
We're trying to get on the list, on the all lives. We're trying to get on that list, which we shouldn't have to do in the first damn place.
Yeah.
But that's what this is.
Yeah.
Why is it getting translated on purpose by other individuals saying, nah, it's this? It's like when Obama was becoming president and I saw this white guy on TV. He was like, he's Muslim. Why doesn't he just say it? Like, how are you going to tell him?
Yeah. He wasn't born in America.
You're going to tell me I was born?
Birther,
Or I was, it's like me giving you this cheeseburger and I say, no, eat this taco, fam.
Yeah.
No, this is taco, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like, what?
Yeah.
I'm looking at that, but I'm looking at people's actual thoughts and intellect behind it. Like, I got a friend of mine, shout out to Ryan Pennington. He did a video. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you are already hot, it might make you mad, but you need to listen to what he's saying. Because he's going through it and he's literally saying the stuff that I've always thought and kind of knew was going on, right? And he goes on to say, look at me in this, he tells everybody, look at him in the screen and says, tell me you've never heard a nigga joke. Or you've never said one.
Yeah.
And he was like, I have. And I got black friends. And he's like, now he never thought, like, you don't think about it when you're a kid just running your mouth.
Yeah.
But now he's older and he's like, and like I say something to him and I'm like, yo man, I listened to you all the way through and he's like, bro, I didn't think about this stuff when I was talking and just whatever, but now as a grown adult with my whole everything with me and my wits about me and everything, now I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Not saying he just figured something like this out, but like I'm sure he's known but like to see my friends like him, that they see something like that, or I have some friends like, and I put that long post up that reached out to me that was like, nah, we want you, bro.
Yeah.
We want you here. Like, we're not.
You matter. Your life matters.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, I have that though.
Yeah.
There's other people that don't have that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's other people who might have other black people telling them they're not shit too.
Yeah.
And then you have other white people somewhere else tell you that shit. I've been told that myself.
Yeah.
I've been thrown in the front of the car, the
Yeah.
side of the car, inside the car.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah.
So I've been told all of this before. When I was a kid, a lady told my sister that she wasn't gonna be shit just like me. You know what I mean? like that kind of stuff.
I can't stand when adults
This
do
has
that.
been happening
Yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah.
So
you start to believe the lies after a while.
yeah,
like,
but here's the thing. I have never sat down with most of my friends and told them this.
yeah.
Because they don't. In my mind, why would I tell you that? You're not going to
Yeah.
get what I'm talking about. You're
Yeah.
going to think I'm just,
Yeah. For
you
sure,
know?
For sure.
But this is real, man.
Yeah,
I've
absolutely.
been pulled over in front of my own apartments over here. Like, I've had stuff happen. Like,
Yeah.
and for me, like I say, I always say I can only speak for me.
Yeah.
But when I'm seeing that, I
Yeah.
keep it.
Yeah.
You know, and I go on and I use it in life when I'm telling people, but it sucks because that's one of the things, like you were saying earlier, you have to tell your kids,
Yeah.
your niece and your nephew. Like, I can't tell my niece
Yeah.
about the time the police came and knocked on the window with the pistol. She'll be like, what?
Damn. Here in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, I can't tell her about the time we were out at a barbecue and the police showed up and they had like 3 of us just handcuffed on top of a car. How do you explain that to
Yeah.
a child who looks at you as
A hero.
or something
Yeah.
of some sort?
Yeah. No.
How do you say that? I have to explain to you that somebody
Yeah.
kicked my ass pretty much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And that's like, it's humiliating, man. When you watch these videos and stuff like that, like, all of them hurt, man. They all hurt. And I'm not a black man, but damn it, I care. You know what I
Right.
mean? And I remember watching the, what's that freaking video, man? There was one in Sarasota this week.
Yeah.
Officer put a knee on a black man's neck. Sarasota, Florida, and near where I was born. You know, I used to live in Sarasota County, just south of Tampa, and you know what I'm saying? He's like, you really got it back? He's like, yeah. You know what I mean? The officer is just like about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just, you see that, and it's just like, you know, you can't swing back on the officer. You can't just because you are going to do time in prison.
Yeah.
I had a cousin.
You can't even save him because if I shoulder rush this officer because
Yeah.
of you, I'm getting
Yeah.
it too.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting my ass kicked because I ran him over to save you.
Exactly. So it's like, number one, what are we willing to take and sacrifice on the line to save another life? Yeah, if all lives matter, like, okay, well, let's see some of our white brothers and sisters. If they see another George Floyd type situation, go fuck that cop up.
Act like all the lives matter.
And go protect him. Go push the officer. Go at least something. Because recording it is like, he, you know what I mean? Like, dude is on the neck. Please, I can't breathe. You sitting there with your phone out like this. You know what I mean? Like, this is gonna do some justice. You know, like, this doesn't scare everybody away.
No.
I witnessed a robbery at gunpoint back in 2013, man. It was a white and a black male, and the guy was a Middle Eastern guy. And they were calling him all kinds of terrorists, and he put a pistol to his head even while I was on the phone calling the cops.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like, that's what I mean,
I
man.
just like, what are we gonna be willing to? And I'm not saying, hey, go out and kill officers. No, but if there's something like that, dude, at that point, you got to step in. Now I'll say this: if you can help it, record yourself stopping it, like, so you can cover your ass in case cops get you.
Yeah.
But at least push or something, man, because like that's. I'm sorry, man. Like those 4 cops, I'm so happy to get in charge, and I hope it's to
And
the
that's the
maximum,
other
bro.
thing we
I'm
need.
so fucking tired of this shit, man. It's, oh my gosh, man. Oh, it pisses me off, man.
Hey, I hear you, because one thing I want to make sure that happens is
Yeah.
I feel like the cops should get a little bit harsher because of the
Set
fact
the example, just like
that
you do for
you're
black folks.
trained
Example on them.
and you go to class, you practice,
Yeah.
you do all of this on purpose to make sure that you're this good at this.
Yeah.
So if you get out here and make a mistake like that,
Yeah.
you should, just like if somebody is a fighter, you got to go register your hands. You can't just go out here,
Yeah. Exactly.
you know?
Exactly.
And I think that kind of thing goes, is an idea.
Yeah.
It's not going to fix it,
Yeah.
but it's an idea.
Yeah.
It's an idea that'll make somebody say, Because even if somebody's about to rob somebody, you
Yeah.
think about it before you do it. Like,
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
this is a real thing.
Real events about
You
to
know what I
happen.
mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then you go, but either you that hardcore, but you still think, but
Yeah.
you think before. You know, even if it was 2 days ago, you thought before.
Yeah.
You know, so depending on your situation, depends on how hungry you are about this robbery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely, man. And like, you even got situations like this. Whole situation is just unfair. Like the judicial system, they always take the cop side almost all the time. And it's gonna be interesting. I want to see Breonna Taylor's boyfriend get out of prison, man.
Mhm.
You know what Breonna Taylor, right? So basically, those who don't know, they thought they were selling drugs in their house. You know what I mean? And it was her and her boyfriend in the house. And cops took and broke down the door without announcing themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And the boyfriend he thinks it's a burglar, so he takes a gun and goes boom, shoots a cop in the leg. Cop lives, but now he's in jail.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So there's it's like GoFundMe's and stuff like that to try to get him out of jail, pay for his
Yeah.
legal fees. But dude, like you have to announce yourself. You see this all the
An
time.
officer that they're gonna try to carry that like it was a
Yeah.
whole thing, but if
Yeah.
they didn't announce themselves,
Yeah.
and like if they was in the house playing music or something,
Yeah.
like the way police knock on your door, man, you know who it is.
Yeah.
I have never heard a police officer knock
Yeah.
at my door extra soft.
Yeah, just like
Hi, it's the police.
I know. They'll say
It's a fancy police officer.
Bear County Police. They'll let you know.
They
Yeah.
really want you to know we're here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you didn't do any of that, you just showed up.
Yeah.
If anybody
Yeah.
come in my door,
Yeah.
he lucky it was the leg, because I'm taking your whole head off.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
that kind of stuff, like you can't, like I said, they're trained for this.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Not only are you trained, you do this every day.
Yeah, yeah. And it's the job that they sign up for too, man.
Yeah.
It is you literally went out and you said, I want to become a cop. You took a oath. You went through a academy. Academy could be a couple months long. You had a probationary. I know because I used to want to become a cop. You can have a probationary period as well too. You know what I mean? And man. And one thing that was very, I saw something that I never think I'd ever see in my life, and that's, I think it was the mayor of Los Angeles or something like that. They're going to take $150 million of police funding money and use that towards taking and building up the black community.
Yep.
I've never heard of that in my life.
Me
I never,
neither.
with
They
the
said
history,
that's in LA?
LAPD, dude.
Damn.
LAPD, dude, things are,
They mean it.
and again, like, I
That's
can't
the
sweat
last
this enough.
place I thought to do that.
That's what I'm saying. They have a huge history, and to see
No
that,
disrespect to LA. Y'all do your thing too, man.
Yeah,
They
man.
be holding it down in places. but
to take
I
and
didn't
to
see
take
that.
and see that, bro, was just like, it got me out of a funk for a little bit, like, you know, because I've been, and even now, just in this funk that, and you know what's crazy, bro? You don't realize this is that coronavirus. A lot of folks are out of work. They're out of work, but guess what? They ain't got no work to go back to tomorrow morning. So the protests are gonna continue. So we got to get stuff done. We got to get stuff done.
We have to get it
man,
done,
you
but
know?
we need to make sure that we're having all the conversations that everybody is so uncomfortable of having.
Yeah.
We need to make sure we're having.
Yeah, absolutely.
We need to make sure that listen, I don't want to be sitting down with Dirk doing this. I would prefer we be making jokes and laughing right now.
Roasting.
You know, I would prefer we be talking about something else. You know, the little rainbow head kid is out. I got all kind of stuff about I could just flame him, set him on fire.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like one thing about War and Peace, man, is that we're always socially responsible, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna have that discussion, that conversation, and
And shout out to Ilse's birth. He couldn't be here right now. He at work.
shout out to him, man.
He had to do that. You know, we still got bills. We
Yeah.
love y'all, but we still got to
got
pay for
bills.
where we live at.
Absolutely, man. We all got families and stuff.
Yeah.
But you know, as we wrap it up here, man, any last words you want to say?
I want to say, because I got people younger than me that have been reaching back to me lately. It's weird, and I appreciate it, but I need all of everybody else just pay attention, man. Listen,
Yeah.
I am not going to be out here telling everybody what you need to do.
Yeah.
Not going to do that.
Yeah.
I know that's what a lot of people are waiting for. A lot of people, it's a lot more followers than leaders.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be the leader, but
Yeah.
not everybody can do that.
Exactly.
So it's a lot of pretenders out here too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would say to the pretenders, tighten up, because we about to push you out the way.
Yeah.
We're not hearing this no more.
Absolutely, man.
And if you're looking for somebody to follow, look at yourself.
Yeah.
If you can't talk to yourself and make yourself understand something, how are you going to tell somebody else what they need to do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I can't tell Doug anything if I can't look at myself and understand my own problems, my own situations, my own lazy eye right here, my own everything.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I like to roast people. You think I don't know I got this big head out here?
Yeah.
I know. I talk about myself, so I know. I grew up around everybody. What did I say? I've shaken hands with rich people and I've eaten with poor people. Like I've drank with the poor, eaten with the rich. Like I've done this.
Yeah.
So I have friends all over the world really that would see my face and maybe, you know?
Yeah.
So I want them to know because of them is why I am like I am now.
Yeah.
Because there was probably a point where I could have been all the way another way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I want them to know that,
Yeah.
but I also want my own people to know that I'm out here too.
Yeah.
I want them to know that for the bullshit I'm pulling up. But no, if I'm pulling up, I'm not playing. This isn't a game anymore. This isn't a joke.
Yeah.
Everybody for the longest has been making music about being the tough guy.
Yeah.
You've been talking reckless.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Every single person. Before coronavirus, everybody thought they was gods, kings. And then that showed you
Brought the world to its knees.
Your humanity. It made you sit down for a minute.
Yeah.
Then this happened. Now you're seeing your actual a fatality. Now you're thinking about, I could really be gone now.
Yeah.
Not even from the coronavirus, from somebody else.
Yeah.
From being in my house, I can be gone.
Yeah.
From being in my car, I can be gone.
Yeah.
From being in the store, I can be gone.
Yeah.
All of these things.
Yeah.
So think about that.
Yeah. Absolutely. And one thing I'll say too.
But don't be scared either.
Yeah.
Don't be scared of these people out here, because a lot of these people are pretend bad guys.
Exactly. And another thing I want to say to kind of add on to what you're saying too is that the work doesn't stop with marching. It doesn't.
No.
It continues on. The work is on every single day and the rest of your life. And one thing I want to mention too is that you have the power. You have a voice to take and do the right thing, to speak out. You hear a racist comment in the workplace, address that. Talk to that person. Okay?
Immediately.
Report their ass if they don't go any further.
Immediately.
Exactly.
Because people are doing it thinking there's no consequence.
Yeah, and here's the
If
thing.
there's a consequence, you'll pull it together. You see what Amy Cooper did? She was ready.
Yeah.
She was out there, I'm going to tell him, and it's a black man, I'm going to do it. And she was ready.
Yeah.
But she thought the consequence was going to be him.
Yeah.
And then the consequence came back and hit her.
Yeah.
And then now she's sorry.
Yeah.
Like she didn't mean what she was saying in the first place.
Yeah. They're upset that they got caught, basically.
Yeah.
You know?
Now you're sorry because we saw you.
And then for say just predominantly white people here is that who are hearing this message. I'm tired of hearing this phrase. You're race baiting. Great.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna keep throwing out the pole and keep catching you motherfuckers and keep exposing your ass, man.
Every time.
Damn right. Claw machine. You getting taken out the machine. You take out the game.
Every
you
time.
know, I'm tired of it, man. So,
Every time.
You know,
we are
but
tired
that's,
of
But that's what I got to say about that, man. Is that the real work starts in your personal lives when there's no social media like heart emoji or the little care emoji, you know, or the wow emoji, you know, or the sad emoji, whatever emoji. You know, the real work starts behind closed doors. Okay. So what conversation are you willing to have? How far are you willing to go? What are you willing to take and sacrifice?
Also, who are you having these conversations with?
Exactly.
Are you having them with your family to make sure it doesn't continue?
Yeah.
Are you teaching your kids that so it doesn't follow off on somebody else doing it next time?
Oh yeah, because the
Do you
60s,
stop it, or
people
do you
still
continue?
alive from the 60s too, bro.
Yeah.
And then they had kids who are my dad's age, and then they had grandkids who are my age or our age in the 30s. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
oh
so
yeah, man.
That also.
Absolutely,
Make
man.
sure you're telling it to, just like everything you said, make sure who you're telling it to, you're saying it and you mean it.
Yeah.
Because they're going to believe it if you mean it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Exactly, man. Exactly.
So, yeah.
It's a painful process, but we gonna get through it, man. All this stuff, and,
Yes, sir.
and as long as there's a devil, there's always gonna be hatred in the world. So you have to keep fighting.
We got to unite, cuz.
Yes, sir.
War and peace 210,
That's the
man.
thumbnail.
You got to love it. You got to love it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. God bless. It's a wrap. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the alert button.
Hit the like button.
Like button. Drop a comment. If we didn't cover something, if you have any ideas for the channel, go ahead, drop that down in the comment box, and we'd love to talk with you. Maybe even have you on here. So.
Oh, we will definitely make you pull up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're working on it. Don't worry. We'll make you pull up. You will be through here. So.
My man.
All right, my brother.
Thanks for watching.